Hi everyone. Okay, we're still on the Nautiloid. I am going to show you. By the way, I forgot to add Toll the Dead as a cantrip. I did that later. I had to go back to Withers and basically recreate my class, but don't do that. In the last video, make sure you add the cantrip Toll the Dead. It's very powerful for you. Okay, so we're going to do a little fight here, and I'll just let it play out.
Nothing will stand in my way. Best be on my way.
And if we're lucky, they'll get the sword off the. I think it's a demon. You'll see what I mean if you haven't done this before.
Think you can take me on?
Let's end this. Got to move.
I should have armed Shadowheart too with command, but I forgot to do it. We're both clerics, but it's nice to have a little backup, and I think that, well, we'll see. And the little intellect Valor is a good fighter, good one to pick up, particularly if you're doing this at tactician level.
Never a dull moment.
But we're just doing it unbalanced. You can get through it without it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There you go. I'm going to command him to drop that flaming sword. If you don't know this trick, he will drop it 55% of the time. And he didn't. So, like I said, I should have armed Shadowheart with it too. So if you're new to this and you don't know that, before you go into this fight, and if you're not a cleric, or if you are, arm Shadowheart too with command, and that way she can try to get the devil to drop that sword, because it's a nice one to have. Okay, so I will say that I have played a little bit more of the Death Domain Cleric, and you'll see that, and I've got some clips to show you after we get off the Nautiloid. It's all part of this video. It's really fun. It's a cool class. The Touch of Death, the fact that you can target two opponents with your necrotic cantrips is nice, really nice, and the Bursting Sinews is fun. It's a nice AoE thing. Alright, we're going to get off the Nautiloid.
What path lies before me?
Looting a couple of things here. That's a nice one to loot. I actually don't pay a lot of attention to looting things, but you can get some nice loot here that can convert to cash. Some people just pick up everything. It's up to you, you know.
Need to act fast. Have to keep going.
You do have a lot of time, so if you want to loot everything, you have the time to do it.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright, I'm just going to dash here and go and just get off the Nautiloid. You could fight all this stuff. Actually, I think I have to fight this guy.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
And that's a reason to get athletics.
Can't give up, not now. Got to press on.
Nice, nice. So you don't get too much in the way of XP here. So kind of nice, in my opinion, to just kind of rush out of it if you can.
I am fury. I am death.
Still on my feet.
Ah, we missed. Alright. Just push them out of the way. Again, that's why it's nice to have athletics, especially if you have some strength. If you're playing a class that doesn't have much strength, it's not going to impact your gameplay too much. Alright, so we're down here. And in a minute or so, we're going to get on to another fight, the fight in the chapel. I'll timestamp these in the comments so you can skip ahead.
The tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the imbecile orb, the tadpole is...
By the way, this is a very misleading tutorial right there, because it kind of encourages you to go to camp. If you do that, Shadowheart won't be on the beach when you come back, so don't go to your camp. I think you find her in the Emerald Grove, but when you read that tutorial, if you're new to this, no, don't go to your camp. All right, so we're skipping ahead. This is the fight in the chapel, and I've actually tricked the guy inside, deceived him. And he's surprised, which is nice. All right, now we're going to move Gale out of the way. Whenever you can, you know, his armor class isn't too high, and you know, this might be obvious. You know, move him kind of out of the way of combat, but we don't have to worry about it too much here, because we're going to take this guy down. And I'm going to show you the touch of death and show how strong this is. Look at this. So it can do 7 to 29 damage. There you go. All right, so that's good. So I have plus 7 health on this cleric, by the way. Just that's from False Life. Okay, and we're not going to loot right now. We're just going to go straight to combat. And it might have been a good idea, I don't think I did it in this case, to take a short break or even go to camp and rest before going into this fight. It's actually a reasonably difficult fight. It can be very hard on Tactician if you don't do it right. And I think I don't do it right a lot, so... And if you don't surprise them, you can be in really big trouble.
No time to dally.
So I'm bringing Shadowheart forward because there's a barrel up there that you can hit with the oil barrel, and that'll cause flames too. There you go. You get some fire damage. And then I move her out of the way, just to avoid, her being hit through the door.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off! Hey, someone's in here.
Okay, so the point here is, since I didn't equip the cantrip of Dull the Dead, but that would have been pretty handy here. But you'll see that in the next fight I have in this video. So the point here is to kind of like show you Sinew, Bursting Sinew, and we will get to that. This takes a little while to unfold, but you'll see it. Yeah, I'm just looking for things to throw. I thought I had a grease bottle here, but probably don't. Nah, see, I thought that bottle was grease, but it's not. And I don't have any fire that I can throw at them right now, which would have been nice. But it's early in the game. And those dark mines, by the way, weigh a lot. It's best to just send them to camp. You don't really need them. There you go. Now I got everybody bleeding. That's what those spike things are for. You can pick those up on the Nautiloid. And again, I'll put time markers in the comments, so if you want to skip past all this and don't want to watch the fight, I'll show you where the Bursting Sinew, I'll mark the spot where I use Bursting Sinew.
Victory is assured. Onward.
And that exploded like that because there's fire on the ground, just in case you don't know. Gale's getting hit pretty hard right now.
Have to keep going.
And I'm just checking out who has the most hit points and what my chances are of hitting somebody. And I opted for a cantrip there, just so I didn't have to use a spell. the chances of hitting that person was 50 instead of 65. So those are the kind of decisions you have to make. Sometimes I try to conserve spells, and that doesn't work out always. And getting out of the fire. You can see this class is pretty tough. It's the armor that helps and the very powerful spells. Oh, Gale's down. Oh, we got him back up with a heal.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright, so now this is Bursting Sinew. You see that corpse was 2 damage to use. And that one is 2. That one. So there we go. We got 1 we can use. When you only target 1, just go to that check mark on the right hand side and basically say you're finished. So here comes Bursting Sinew. It's pretty cool. Yep, there we go. It's a nice AoE effect. Is that redundant? Yes, it is.
Victory awaits.
One can't always be a gentleman. With ease.
And that guy hits pretty hard. But we got him.
Let me strike true.
Nothing will stand in my way. Blood follows me everywhere.
And touch death again. There we go. So pretty nice. Okay. So the next video or the next combat we're going to look at, also in this video, you get to see a lot of combat with the Death Domain Cleric, is in Blighted Village, and I will have Toll the Dead equipped at that point because I went back to Withers and had him respec me. If you ever do something like that, like you spec yourself the wrong way or something, you can go back to Withers and you can start from the beginning. Alright, so here we are in Blighted Village. I tricked my way in. Well, not really. I'm a drow, so they kind of almost, well, they totally defer to you and let you in, and then you can just start slaughtering them. Okay. Just kind of prepping up here. And that little bell that you saw is my Toll the Dead cantrip. And
now you have one.
I'm getting rid of this guy first because he has a lot of hit points. There we go.
true.
That necrotic touch is pretty powerful stuff.
No choice but to keep going.
And I'm just resing a spiritual weapon. Very, very handy spell to have. 2 clerics in your group can be really powerful.
It shall be done.
And magic missile is always nice, particularly in a situation like this. And you're going to see me kind of like try to work the mouse a little bit so I can get to the guy who's directly under Gale's feet. So sorry about this, but this is why magic missile is so powerful, because I don't have to see him, I just have to be able to touch him on the screen, which actually the smart thing for me to do here was not to go through all this, but to select him from the character icons up at the top of the screen. That would have been the smart thing to do. All right. And I didn't kill him off, but that's okay.
Swift and lethal.
We're going to have Lae'zel jump down there. There you go. And she'll put an end to him. Okay, magic missile again. I spect Lae'zel as an Eldritch warrior. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, you'll see why. Magic missile again. And I probably should have put 8 on everybody from the very beginning, but I didn't. Sometimes you forget stuff.
Got to move.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright, we are going to use Toll the Dead. And you'll see why it's so nice. There you go, got them both. Oh no, one's still left. But we're gonna go get him. Oh, delayed reaction on the jump down. There we go. Okay, we're all done. Thanks very much for watching these. I know it's kind of long, but you know, you can skip ahead, and like I said, I'll put the markers in the comment. So subscribe if you want, and thanks again for visiting me. Thank you.